Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Here's Eugene. He owes me $17. You better have it today too. You got my money, buddy? You got my money? He still thinks he's getting fish. He's not even moving. He has no fear of me. He just kind of sidestepped out of the way. He just now flew away when he realized I was leaving. If you're new to the channel, by the way, all great blue herons are Eugene. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that correctly. All great blue herrings are Blue Jean. There. That's how we say it in Philadelphia. What do we got here? People hanging out? I don't see any fishing poles. What's the point of hanging out at the beach? There are some fishing poles set up. They're getting ready for the 4th of July here at Rockport Beach. I got to spend the morning, a good chunk of the morning, wow, maybe 2.5 hours, with my buddy Brad. Came down to visit, had a good chat with him. Hello, Brad. There's a scream for Braden. And I got here early and got washed up. Brad brought us breakfast. We're two grown men at the beach eating cheese curls. Yeah, we're both from Philadelphia. How did you know? They just started to set up the first day anyway for the fireworks display that's going to happen on the 4th of July here at Rockport Beach. So they set up all the holders. And at some point they'll close this circle. They didn't close the circle this year for the baby chicks. And they did last year. So I was kind of surprised they haven't shut it down this year. Oh, I also wanted to thank Brad. Brad gave me a gift. So Brad, thank you very much, buddy. There's a lot of people at the beach today. There were some black skimmers hanging out with the seagulls there. And they're ready for a big holiday weekend. How do I know the beach is going to be crowded? Because they brought in extra porta potties. That is a sign of a crowd. The wind today is 14 miles an hour, and the mosquitoes are pretty bad. Brad and I doused ourselves in off bug spray, and they left us alone after that. But despite the wind, the mosquitoes were pretty bad. The speed limit here at Rockport Beach is 20 miles an hour, but we're going to go 7 because the car in front of us is going 7. I'm sorry, 6. And when you go 6 miles an hour, guys, make sure you drive down the middle of the road, because no one's getting by you. I actually think the people behind me are getting ready to pass. I could see if there were a lot of kids running around, you might want to go super slow. And I am, I know the camera's zoomed in. I'm 2 car lengths behind that guy. I don't want you to think I'm tailgating him. If I had something to do, I would be upset. And we're going to put our turn signals on and go around him and hope he doesn't turn without signals. Because if you want to go 6, you do your thing. We're going to go 15 because we're rebels. Eat my dust. And the 3 cars behind me passed him as well, and make that 4, so I don't feel too bad. I understand if you're looking for a spot or something, but here's a hint. Before crossing the street, look both ways. There's our buddy Richard all set up to fulfill all your shaved ice wishes. So it's super hot. It is 89 degrees, and at 1 p.m. today to 7 p.m. tonight, there is a heat index. A heat warning, excuse me. I don't even want to look what the heat index is. I know it's somewhere over 100 right now. But that's okay. We're in the truck with the air conditioning on. I usually like to get my videos done earlier in the day, but I haven't seen Brad in a while, and it was very nice to talk to him. So this guy's just going to pull out in front of us, which I don't quite get why you wouldn't wait until no vehicles were coming. That's okay. You know how hard it is to judge an open space when you've been drinking all morning. We'll just give them a little extra special room. Got the American flag flying here at Rockport Beach, right there on the left. Kinky Friedman died a few days ago. I put out a short a couple nights ago with Kinky Friedman and Willie Nelson singing. And if you're not familiar with Kinky Friedman, he was kind of a weirdo and proud of it. Always had a different sense of humor. He was a musician and artist, and I read one of his books long ago, before I even knew who Kinky Friedman was. And my favorite Kinky Friedman quote was, "Only two kinds of people wear cowboy hats. Cowboys and assholes." There's a line at Rockport Beach, kids. I'm filming this at 12:49 p.m. on a Saturday. I'll post it Sunday morning. We got an American flag and a Texas flag going. I wonder if Luciano is at his table today. Let's put on our turn signals. I don't think he's over there. I don't see him, but my goal is to make our way over to Water Street. I believe it's open. I don't know if the first block is open, but it was closed to through traffic for a while. And I already forget the name of the person, but they asked us if Laguna Reef was okay. And I'm 99% sure Laguna Reef is just fine. That's one of the buildings on Water Street. Well, there's some bags of stuff. Two ladies at the beach fishing. Luciano might be over in the covered cabana at the marina over here, or he might have just decided to stay at the church today. Took Luciano to the grocery store yesterday. There's the Rockport Harbor. Absolutely gorgeous. World famous, thanks to this guy, Boondocking with Dennis. Have you heard of him? They're setting up all those tents you see over there. Is it a wine fest, an art fest? July 4th weekend, live music, art. Yeah, art. And is the wine fest something different? I think it's an art fest this weekend. I think maybe the wine fest is the 6th, but I'm not positive. Might check the Rockport Chamber of Commerce website. Nope, Luciano's not at the covered picnic table. All the bait stands are back open. Looks like Tommy's is still closed. ones are open. They basically swept the water out. Some of them were working right with water in the shop, which is freaking awesome work ethic. This street we're going down in downtown Rockport. Looks like they got something going on today. Lots of vendors. Signs for the pecan house. I don't know if it's pecan or pecan. I guess it depends on where you're from. But yeah, this was all flooded. Running some playlists this morning for friends of mine on my tablet and watching some videos. And as of 10 o'clock this morning, I was all caught up on comments, but that was 3 hours ago, so I would imagine I'm a little bit behind in the comments. We're going by the Rockport Center for the Arts, the Windway Gallery, Treasure Islander, lots of shops. Yeah, lots of people in town. It's a weekend in the summer, and all these people are out walking, and it is just ungodly hot. You know how we say ungodly hot? Is there a godly hot? Like, what temperature would godly hot be? 78 degrees? I don't know where these sayings come from. Poor Brad, he got to listen to all my wacky theories. And he keeps his eyes focused and nods his head at the appropriate time. He's a patient man. So there's rock bottom. The Boyle House moved. The Boyle House used to be right next to the bar, and now it is out where the Gnarly Marlin used to be, out on Business 35. Okay, so we can't make a left here to go on Water Street, and I think that's due to the sewer pipe drainage construction. But let's see if we can get down one of the side streets here. And view. Yeah, it's open. We're fine. There's Hunt's Castle, and there, right here in this empty spot, is the Reggie is going to be built, and Laguna Reef is to our left and looks absolutely fine. I don't think they received any damage at all. They're kind of elevated on this side of the street. The street was closed because of the debris. Yeah, they're fine. I'm sorry the camera isn't on it, but yeah, they're fine. So the last time we were down here, there was a lot of debris. I'm going to just turn the camera a little bit to show you. That buoy used to be on the left. Matter of fact, let's leave it straight ahead. And it's over there now. Our buddy Wayne told me someone was trying to move it by hand. They weren't having any luck. You can tell from the sand left that, yeah, the water just came right over this. There was so much water we didn't even drive down it the last time we were over here. But that's okay. Gorgeous colors, gorgeous, gorgeous colors on the water. Right over here. If you can see the water. Someone's behind me, so I'm going to pull over and let them go. Apparently I'm not the only one using the road today, which I find hard to believe. Jeep truck, thank you for your patience. Didn't tailgate me, didn't blow his horn. just waited for me to stop being oblivious. So I appreciate you. There's some wave runners. There's another little tractor backhoe they got set up. Yeah, all of these little bushes here and all took a beating during the storm. It's nice. Yeah, these houses on our right are elevated, so that's good. So what is this? Is this the building that used to be? Yeah, there's Laguna Reef right there. I'm sorry. I meant Sorensen House when we were back there, guys. But there's Laguna Reef. And they look okay. They've got that little bit of a barrier, raised wall there. So everything there is fine. Sorry about that. Back at the Sorensen House, which isn't the Sorensen House anymore. I think I said that was Laguna Reef, and I'm sure I believed it at the time. Yeah, the pool's open, and there's people sitting there getting some sun. I think I need to test that pool just to make sure it's safe. I wouldn't want anything to happen to anybody. So I'm going to need some ice cold beverages and some sunscreen, and then probably about 2 hours to thoroughly test that pool and make sure it's safe. A dad joke from the calendar? Yeah, we can do that. What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? That's easy. That's a barbecue. A barbecue. Nice. That's a good one. And as always, the dad jokes are brought to you by the letter T. T is for Todd. And Todd sent in the dad joke desktop calendar. Yeah, they did a really good job. It's just miles and miles of roadside roads, yeah, along the bay here, just covered in debris and rocks and pieces of piers, and there's some of the shoreline is certainly different. There's a big dumpster on our right filled with broken lumber, so that can't be good. We need to do better than that. Oh, I wanted to do a shout out from my friend Jason. Jason, when I was talking to Brad, he mentioned how much he likes your channel. And yeah, check out Jason's TX Adventures. Jason is a really good dude. I've met him at least twice, it might be 3 times. And I enjoy Jason's channel. He did a lot of West Texas videos, but he lives up near Spring, Texas, and has done videos from parks and state parks and lakes and places of interest around there as well. So Jason kind of gets around. The link is in the description. We're up here at Reel 'em In. I have the air conditioning on, guys, to keep out the noise from the outside, the wind, and to keep my phone cool enough to make the video. There's Reel 'em In. They're fine. They're all elevated. Very clean back there, so they have rectified any bad situations there. Why was the broom late for school? Why was the broom late for school? That's an easy one. It overswept. It overswept. I think I'm all caught up on my thank yous. I hope so. if you follow the dog Frankie on Instagram, he's a pretty famous Labradoodle. Not as famous as my friend Ari Bear. Link in description, Ari's World. But he's working on it. Frankie, my friend Alexis, who is a gorgeous blonde in a bikini, met the dog Frankie and his owner. And Alexis is on his Instagram, her and Frankie on a paddleboard. So I hope that helps all the channels mentioned today. And now, guys, I think you've had enough of me for today. I know I'm sick of me already, and I just got here. Thanks for riding along. Water Street is good. Laguna Reef looks real good. Thanks for watching.